At Cologne-Bonn Airport, the leading political representatives of the Federal Republic of Germany, headed by President Heinrich Lübke and Chancellor Ludwig Erhard, await the arrival of a prominent visitor from Africa. His Excellency Adaan Abdulle Osmaan, President of the Somali Republic, pays a state visit to the free part of Germany in order to hold personal talks designed to strengthen the fruitful political, economic and cultural relations between the two countries. After a cordial welcome, at which members of the Somali embassy are also present, the national anthems of these two friendly powers are played. Together, the two heads of state inspect the Guard of Honor drawn up by the Bundeswehr, the first steps on the soil of a country which during the next 10 days, Adaan Abdulle Osmaan will come to know more closely, attentively followed by eager reporters and journalists representing the international press. On the day of his arrival, the illustrious visitor, escorted by a police motorcycle unit, calls at the Palais Schaumburg in Bonn, the official residence of the Federal Chancellor. At this meeting, which is also attended by the General of the Somali Police Force, the principal subjects of discussion are the technical and economic problems facing this rising young country, which has only been independent for 5 years, and which is now able to bear the sole responsibility for its future. Chancellor Erhard and President Osmaan, as well as ministers of the two governments, confirmed their mutual interest in further intensifying the present good cooperation. The visit of the African head of state to the German federal president and Frau Wilhelmine Lübke is marked by a spirit of mutual esteem. In the presence of his ministers who accompany him on his tour of the Federal Republic, President Osmaan is decorated with the Grand Cross of the Order of Merit of the Federal Republic of Germany by President Heinrich Lübke. The German president is honored by the award of the Order of the Somali Star, presented to him by his African guest. The history of German engineering and technology is closely linked with the name of Nikolaus August Otto. On the second day of his visit, the Somali president has shown round the Klöckner Humboldt Deutz works in Cologne, where 100 years ago the revolutionary development of the combustion engine first started. Here, the latest technical progress in the field of mechanical engineering is clearly visible, and its details are explained by the company's Director General, Dr. Jakob. President Osmaan displays keen interest, especially in those heavy vehicles that could help to accelerate the building of roads and industries in his country, which is twice the size of the Federal Republic, and which could be used to great advantage in the extensive agricultural areas of Somalia. At the site of a great new bridge being built across Germany's largest river by leading Cologne industrial enterprises, the African visitors are able to study the plans as well as the rational road-building methods employed here. These are of vital importance in order to keep the ever-increasing traffic in the Federal Republic on the move. Leading building experts of the Strabag company explain the details of the new bridge across the Rhine in Cologne. The German workers have their own way of thanking the African chief of state for his visit. The next day, The destination of the special train placed at the disposal of the African visitors by the Federal Railways is Wolfsburg, a town that has become the symbol of the Federal Republic as the world's second largest producer of motor vehicles. The Volkswagen factory, with its 48,000 employees, awaits President Osmaan. Every day, 5,600 vehicles come off the final assembly lines, ready for shipment to all the countries of the world. Their route to the principal German seaports is followed by the representatives of the Somali Republic, to the ancient Hansa town of Bremen. With an expert and critical eye, President Osmaan and his delegation study this full-scale model of the Bremen docks, and are thus able to compare their organization and installations with those in Mogadishu, the capital of their country on the Indian Ocean.